Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where last episode we built this section of the mining ring station over here, and that is absolutely great. We got that completely done and good to go. I'm just wondering what's going on here. Something feels different about these two arms. I think it's actually just the angle. I think it's just the angle we're looking at it. I think I had a bit of trick of the angle there going on. So we need to get the other side built here, and then the question is, how much do we have left over as far as parts go? That is a very good question. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build these in stages, and we're not going to build them all on camera here. So I am simply going to pop back in periodically as we get bits completed here. So I will be right back in a bit. Okay, there's one of I was going to say one arm completed, but that is one module of the arm completed. We're going to hop in here and we are going to, of course, set this traverse rate down to 9. There we go. And then our target angle down to 0 just to fold that guy on in. And then we will proceed over here with the grabber bit and we will be right back with that guy done. Okay, so I have all of the materials gathered for the next grab arm portion. And I also moved all of the struts over here into this container here. It's a little out of range to look into it right now, but we can look at that a little bit later. So we've got the materials over here to build this grab arm, and I think we'll go ahead and do that here on camera. Yeah, that's fine. We need to get this guy attached right over here-ish. I need to rotate it correctly. This is not rotated correctly, of course. But snap it in like that will do, and then we'll need to rotate it, of course. Well, actually, no, that's not correct. That didn't snap the way I wanted it to, but I guess it's fine. We'll rotate that on over. And yeah, that's definitely rotating around the wrong pivot. So this is something that I've been experiencing, and I'm not sure entirely why. We're going to hop up over this way and see if we can get that to rotate in correctly. I think, yeah, that's still not quite right. It does not want to hop in by the correct pivot, but I think it might be that it's the wrong hard point snapping in, or the wrong attach point, rather. That's a possibility. We'll put it there for now because we need to adjust our trajectory here a bit and slow down our drift. There we go. And let's just see if we can put this one with the dotted line on the bottom. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe not. Yeah, this is still going to be rotating around that as the pivot point. That's wild. I don't know why it's not rotating around the correct pivot point, but now that's almost correct. Okay. Yeah, that pivot point is not what we're looking for. And neither is that angle. Okay. I've got nothing. I'm guessing that it needs to go this way. That's actually correct, I think. Correct-ish. Correct-ish. Okay. So let's hold right here and turn snapping off. That's probably close enough to correct, if I'm honest. Okay, back into place mode. That pops down basically every time I try to switch it. It's a little bit irritating, I'm not going to lie. But okay, let's grab this guy and try to attach it in over here. The first one is always the hardest to attach. But if we can get lined up around like this and get it to snap in. Okay, I've not been having this much trouble with it. It does not want to snap into that thing. Okay, we'll try putting it there. And come on over, Bill. There we go. Yeah, position right here. Okay. There we go. Now it snaps in. Cool. So we'll get 2 on there. We need to get the others from over here. So we'll head on over and grab that. What am I doing? We need to grab one of these guys first. Okay. So we're going to move that over. And eventually Bill will allow me to move. I can't move him while he's doing that welding animation, even though the welding animation doesn't actually matter to the gameplay, but here we are. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to need to grab these off of there and just temporarily attach them like over here. That's fine. And we'll grab this guy and attach it like... Not that. That's upside down. Okay. Welding animation, finish. Because we need to adjust our velocity here. There we go. And rotate that. And put this all in. Cool. There we go. 2 there. And then we need 3 more. So we can now go grab from over here, where we have our materials pile. And we'll just put that right over here for now. Oh, come on, Bill. He doesn't do the animation all the time, but sometimes he does it. That's not where we wanted that. But we're drifting too far away. So we're going to have to go this way. There we go. I wanted to just put it on top of this guy. It doesn't matter if it snapped in or not at the same angle. This is fine. So we just want it a little bit closer to be able to put it over this way. We, of course, need a total of 5 here. So 3, 4, and 5. The 6th one, of course, snaps in right there. That's not the exact positioning. We can use the move tool here and turn snapping on. That is not exactly where we wanted that. Okay, let's try that one again. That's definitely not where we want it. Okay, Bill. You're going to have to adjust your velocity here a little bit. There you go. That's much more manageable. And nope. There we go. Cool. So now looking at this thing, we can see that we need the other small telescoping cylinder. Did I not grab one? I'm pretty sure I had everything I needed, but we need another small one. I guess we can go get one. I don't see one stored out here. So let's go grab one. We'll head on over this direction. And we can just deposit it over here for now. And as soon as that animation is done, we'll start heading over this direction to, of course, drop it off over here. There we go. And Bill is doing the animation. Cool. Okay. So we'll arrest that momentum and come on down over this way. That needs to be placed basically not at that angle, but basically, let's turn snapping off to make that a little easier. More like that. There we go. Okay, and then we need the hinge, which is right up over here. We'll go grab that. I should actually check what our EVA propellant is at. We'll need to reset our EVA propellant after we're done with this. That's fine. Okay. Just park that there for the time being and head over this way. There we go. This will need to be rotated around. Okay, Bill. You're moving way too quick. Oh, really? He's going to do the... No, he decided not to do the animation. Cool. Okay. Just hold right here, Bill. Okay. Then we'll attach this in right over this way. That's not the angle that we want, but that's okay. We'll change that with the rotate tool. Snapping on. And... Come on, Bill. There you go. Okay. We need to rotate this. Oh, it's not snapped correctly. I see how it is. That's still not the exact angle we need it at. I don't know why, but I'm having a hard time getting these hinges to correctly snap. Yeah, that's not correct. Huh. Well, we'll try rotating it around a bit and seeing if we can get it to snap properly. I think that was maybe snapped properly. Maybe. Yeah, that's just... that's at a slight angle there, I think. Yeah, you can see that's definitely at a slight angle. This is one of those scenarios where having a ladder out here would help. But it's okay. So we'll just hold it right here. Can we get away with rotating it? I mean, this is going to change the center of rotation. The pivot point. Very awkward indeed. And now I think that's about correct. Probably close enough. Okay, So at this point, we need to get the big hydraulic. And the big hydraulic is going to come in over this way. Snap on in. That's an awkward angle for it, but it'll be fine. We will use the rotate tool. Flip that around to be about like that. And now we need the grabber. Okay. We'll head over here, but I'm going to hop in and refresh our EVA propellant first. That is going to be fairly important. And which of these grabbers are we going to be angling for? Okay, let's grab that EVA propellant. And we've got this grabber here. I think we have one other around. Let's see, we've got this one, yeah, this one up here. So that'll be okay. I just realized I'm dumb. I built this on the wrong side. We'll have to get that swapped around. But we'll drop that down to 9 and bring that in. You can see, yep, that's on the wrong side. We'll get this set to a traverse rate of 9 as well. It seems like they're easier to place when they're closed, so we'll just set the target angle to 0 and get that fixed on in. Bill can go ahead and EVA out. He's going to have to grab the grabber arm. No, I accidentally got back in. He's going to have to grab the grabber while he is over here, but that's fine. EVA on. We've got our EVA propellant refreshed, and we're going to head up over this direction. Cool. Okay. We're going to grab this and just place it down here for the time being, so we can change direction and start heading over this direction. Then we can drop this off once we get in range over here. That's not where we want it for sure. That'll do. Okay. Now, of course, we're going to have to change the side of this. So that's fine. We're going to place this up here. We're going to grab the hinge, place that up here as well. Grab this hydraulic cylinder, grab this one, swap that around over to this side. There we go. Turn snapping. I think actually snapping needs to be off for this. And then place that right there. The hinge will need to go on like... which direction do we want? This way. Goes on like that. That's a lot easier when the hinge is actually closed. We should probably close the hinges before we move them in future. That'll make things a lot easier. And then we place this guy right here. Actually, I'm not sure that was exactly correct. No, that is. And then this guy goes on like this. That's apparently not fitting. Okay, we can take this off and the hinge off and move this guy over like that. There we go. And get that hinge flipped around. There we go. Need to animation, but I want to stop this drift a bit. There we go. And something kind of like that. Cool. Attach on like so and like so. There we go. That's much better. So we've got this grabber arm ready to go. And now we just need one more minor arm. Now, I'm not entirely sure how many spare parts we're going to have left over here. This was longer than anticipated. We've definitely got a lot more mining arm bits than we need, but we'll see how much we can actually utilize that. So we're going to need to grab the parts for another mining arm. And we can definitely go ahead and do that. How many hinges are we going to need for that? We're going to need a total of 2. Okay, so we're going to grab those out of here, and we've got a decent number of hinges left. So we can grab 2 hinges, like so. Now I'm going to switch over to the ship here as soon as I can. I think we have to exit Kerbal construction mode to do that. And we are simply going to set these traverse rates down and close them right now so that they're easier to work with. When they're open, they're really hard to work with in the Kerbal construction mode. So that's good to know. Okay, we'll swap back to this guy. And let's see here. We're definitely going to need a miner. So we'll bring that over. And it does bear noting that we'll probably need coolant or rather cooling for these as well. We'll bring that up. That'll be a future excursion. So we'll bring this in. I saw a spot over here that we could put it temporarily. Hello? It doesn't like to go on the modular girder segments. Sometimes you can find a spot for them. Sometimes you can't. Ah. Oh, no. No. There we go. Okay. Fantastic. We also know that we're going to need 3 of the small hydraulic cylinders for a mining arm. Or a mining arm module, really. So we can do that. We can grab 1, 2, and 3. Cool. And then we can bring those on over. Grab this guy. That's a little out of range. I was hoping it wouldn't be. Okay. Well, we'll try to find a home for it up over this way. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to need over here, of course, will be the hinge. We'll just put that there for now and head on over. Apparently that opens back up and then manually closes. Bill, please don't weld. Not right now. Thank you. Okay. So we'll just come to a bit of a stop here if we can. There, that'll do for now. We need to hinge this in a particular way, of course. Like this. That's the hinge direction that we need. Okay. Now we need one of these cylinders. And we'll just grab that and move it on over. That is in space. We're going to grab that and try to attach it over here so that it hopefully doesn't fly off. There we go. And as soon as Bill is done welding, we'll go grab some of the others. Since we're going to need all of this stuff over there, we'll just move this off over here and off over here. Oh, that didn't get attached. Okay. That made more sense. I was like, why did that look so much bigger? And then I figured it out. And we're going to need a total of 7 modular girder segments. I want to get this rotated not like this, like this. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've drifted out of range. And I'm going to put this down over here, actually. It's just getting a bit big. There we go. 7. Cool. So that's all the parts that we need for our last remaining arm here. And then I think we're going to build just like mining arms from here on out. We'll see how many we can actually get with our modular girder segments. I think that's going to be our main weakness for right now. But we need to move a lot of these parts over to here. So we'll just come a little closer here. Okay, like that. And we'll attach these over here. Okay, I'd like to get this guy over here as well. I mean, we did discover that it's pretty easy to attach them over here, so that'll do. And then 1 modular girder segment for now. And I'd like to get these others moved at least somewhat. Okay. Yeah, we can move them over to here, and that's going to be more accessible for us. So that'll be fine. That's not the direction I wanted to rotate that. There we go. I'll just put this one here. Okay. So we're going to head over this way and get this properly built. Okay. Just positioning a bit. And this gets positioned like so, but that's backwards. Like so. There we go. Now we need our modular girder segments, 5 of those. They snap in like so. So we'll need to come up to a position where we can grab some of these and attach it there. We're going to need the rest of these closer as soon as Bill is done welding. Cool. Okay. There we go. One. Oh, these are, that didn't get attached. There we go. They were free floating. Not exactly what we wanted, but that's fine. Okay, Bill, you can stop welding. Thanks. And we're going to position up over here. Yes, I realize that Bill needs to weld to attach them, but that's not the way the gameplay mechanics work. Okay. So we've got 2 in position here. 3, 4, 5, and that's good. We need 1 up over here. That's not exactly where I wanted it, but we're moving a little too quickly to place it exactly where I wanted it. Okay. Still moving pretty quickly here. Can you stop, Bill? Thanks. Okay, and we'll position that. Yeah, that'll do. That's good enough. We're going to need a small hydraulic cylinder. Grab this guy, position it right about here, and then this guy snaps in like that. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. That is not where that goes. We need this guy over here, but what we really need more than anything is that hinge. Okay, come on, Bill. Just stay put. There you go. Okay, grab that hinge, and we need to position this correctly, which is this way. There we go. That's so much easier when the hinge is closed. And then that guy goes there, this guy goes there, and this guy goes on top facing out. Just like that. It's not exactly lined up, but it doesn't have to be. So that'll do. You can definitely see it's a little wider than some of these. Oh, these are not properly on top. We'll need to change that. Let's do that right now. And there we go. Make that be more inline. And then we'll have like coolant radiators on the sides here in order to keep these cool, because we're definitely going to need it. We're going to need a power module and a refinery module for this thing as well. And that guy goes right there. Perfection. Good job, Bill. Okay, so that is our core facility complete. It's not 100% done, but that is the core facility done. You can see here we've got enough to certainly make at least 2 more arms, or 2 more arm modules for mining. As far as actual mining modules here go, we've got a lot available. A whole lot. So for actual mining, we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe. We have an odd number? That would be weird. There's probably one that I don't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up there. 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, there's one over here. So we might be able to get one, like, one thing we might want to consider doing, actually, is coming out over this way and mounting these a little bit differently. Specifically, what I'm thinking about doing is mounting these so that there are 2 per arm here, like this, and then 1 on the other side, and then the radiator comes up here and is shared between the 2 of them. That's one thing I'm thinking about doing to have not quite as much of a overkill amount of miners over here in our storage. So we could definitely do that right now. That's unnecessary, of course, for our grabbers. But we'd mount that guy like that. And we would need radiators here. We know that we need cooling solutions out this way. That's going to be part of the processing facility. So that can go right there. And the other one can theoretically go here. We'll see if they actually fit. But I think that they will. I hope. One thing that we're probably going to want to do is position them slightly differently. So this would be positioned so that it's just barely on like that. Although I'd like it to be maybe pushed a little further forward so that it's like that. So it is hanging off a little bit this way, but that gives us a little bit of clearance. So that should be fine. Okay, let's head on down over this way and reposition these to be just that little bit over. That's not really where I want it, but it's okay. That'll do. Okay. We'll head over here and do the same thing. We are running low on EVA propellant, so we'll have to handle that in a moment, but that's okay. Place that there for now, just so that we have clearance. And we'll come on over here as well and do the same thing. Okay, that'll do. So that means we're going to need 4 more mining arms. Or 4 more miners, rather. But that's okay. We'll hop back into the pod here to refresh our EVA propellant. I've overshot a bit. Can we not overshoot? Thanks. We'll exit EVA mode, or EVA construction mode, and grab on. There we go. And we'll hop in. Okay, so I think that's some good concepts there. We'll need to have the other miner on each of these, and then I think we have enough miners and enough components overall to do 1 more mining arm at the end here. And that'll be this phase of construction complete. So that'll be fantastic. That is something, however, for next episode. I may have that completely done by the end, or by the time we start next episode. We'll see how things are feeling. We'll see how that goes. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, and of course, everyone else. And of course you, too. I definitely didn't mess up that cadence at all. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.